when that alarm clock goes off, you cannot hit that snooze button 5 times. You cannot lay there like a human pot roast marinating in fear. You, woman, have got to get out of bed.
Are you going to get it done? I don't know, but have you ever heard, like, you know when it's your time? Like, you know it's that moment. It's like, enough is enough.
How would things transform if I took this on as a voluntary adventure?
I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where your life is so bad that you're giving yourself a pep talk. I mean, that is kind of a pathetic moment.
Some people have a problem for every solution. Some people don't believe that they can achieve at a high level. Some people are okay doing what average people do, doing just enough to get by. But that's not you. You have dreams, you have goals, you have aspirations, you have desires.
All I could think about when I was going home was like, enough is enough. Like, I'm through. I'm gonna get this done.
What got me to where I am and where I continue to go and where I will continue to go is an insane work ethic.
Yes.
And it's an insane work ethic that you can only put in that amount of work if you were doing something that you are passionate about. And that's what I have engaged my entire life's work in, things that I am passionate about.
Okay, just help me out. You're in the room. You ever had that enough is enough moment? Raise your hand for me. You had that enough is enough moment, right? So I need you to be there. Like the next 30, 40 minutes, I need you in that space, that enough is enough.
Because the truth is, I didn't know how to do this. I didn't know how to push myself. I was the human example that was the opposite of motivation. I don't even know what that word is. All I knew is that nobody was coming. That nobody was going to ride in on their white horse and fix this situation. That nobody was going to pay my bills.
They must have miscounted. I'd say I'm number 1 in athletes. Person. Number 5's not me. I'm number 1.
This is it. So I put a date on it. I put a date.
I thought, oh my God, that's it. That's the answer. That's the answer to getting up. Tomorrow morning, when that alarm clock rings, Mel, you are going to launch yourself out of bed like a rocket ship. You are going to move so fast that you won't be in that bed when that anxiety and that depression pins you there like a gravity blanket.
Now, this is what I need you to think about. What I need you to think about is how this goal or these goals will revolutionize their lives.
You cannot fully commit to something if you are not passionate about it. So you must look at your surroundings, at the things you are involved in, and ask yourself, are you truly passionate about these things? Do you truly want to put every ounce of your being into these things? And I am blessed, truly, truly blessed by something. I am not sure what it is, but I am blessed that I was able to find my passions, my passion, the fight game, the whiskey game, the fashion game, the fitness game.
Yes.
These are my true passions.
When you get to this place, when you finally make this thing happen, how is it going to empower them? How is it going to change their life?
I felt that I was born for something special, for something unique, for something big.
Great things are happening.
Yes.
So I'm very, very blessed and very motivated still.
And so every day when I woke up, I remembered the people that this degree would affect. And so the days I did not feel like studying, the days I did not feel like writing, the days I wanted to sleep on a plane, I thought about CJ and his family. I thought about Carl and his family. And I said, E.T., keep going. Listen to me very closely. The reason why you stop and start, and you stop and you start, and you stop and you start, is because the goal is not meaningful enough. There's something about the goal that if you quit, it's not gonna hurt nobody. If you quit, it's not gonna change nothing. If you quit, it's not that deep.
This is the blueprint for my life. This is exactly what I want to do.
You use your power not to boss. Like I have been thinking, we should use our power to lead.
Yes.
I always like to focus on the good because the good shines through.
I can't tell you, I really need this, I really need this, I really need this, I really need this.
That's where I want to be.
But I've just used all that fuel that I'm not supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna outwork everyone that says I cannot do it.
I want to become a bodybuilding champion just like Reg Park. I want to get into movies just like Reg Park. And I want to make millions of dollars and be rich and famous, just like Reg Park.
Mediocrity always attacks excellence. You know, it's kind of a rule. No one's attacking a couch potato. But the moment you start to walk toward your dream and you start to break habits, you start to change relationships that no longer serve that dream, you start to be talked about.
I knew where I was going, that I'm going to become this bodybuilding champion just like him. So it was just a question of how do you do it?
There's something inside of us that wants to make things better. We want to be better as people. We want to become more, do more, share more, create more, give more. But, you know, it's not quite what really works for us because we want all these things we think are going to make us happy. We want to grow and contribute. But then what happens is everybody wants a great body, but nobody wants to work out, right? You know, what we got to understand is that progress equals happiness. If you know what you want and you can make consistent progress, you're going to get there. You're going to get to where you really want to be, where that sense of passion and aliveness, the results you want really do occur. Step one, remember, a compelling vision. What do you truly want? What excites you? It needs to be specific and measurable, and most importantly, it's got to get your energy going. You played around with it so much that you don't have nothing to lose if you don't do it. What I'm telling you is you got to create the type of scenarios, not the goal, the type of scenarios that if it doesn't work, you lose everything. And because you cannot lose everything, you got to make it happen.
Because when you have a goal, when you have a vision, everything becomes easy. So people always ask me, when they saw me in the gym in the pumping iron days, they said, why is it that you're working out so hard? 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, and you have always a smile on your face. And I told people all the time, I said, because to me, I'm shooting for a goal. In front of me is the Mr. Universe title. So every rep that I do gets me closer to accomplishing that goal, to make this goal, this vision turn into reality.